Few TV finales have generated as much debate as The Sopranos' closing episode, Made in America. Often ranked among the most brilliant and divisive moments in television history, the episode left viewers in suspense, dissecting every frame in hopes of unlocking the truth about Tony Soprano's fate. The episode opens with Tony holed up in a safe house alongside his dwindling crew. The bloody feud with Phil Leotardo's faction had left his organization fractured, with many of his closest allies dead or incapacitated. The costly war, driven largely by Phil's stubbornness and spite, eventually pushes both sides towards secret negotiations. The truce allows Tony to greenlight Phil's assassination, a hit carried out by Benny and Walden. While Phil's death ends the mob war, it does little to repair the damage to Tony's family, both blood and business. Polly becomes the last trusted member of Tony's inner circle, reluctantly taking over the April crew despite believing it cursed. Meanwhile, Carlo disappears, likely having turned informant after his son's arrest, which all but seals Tony's expectation of a looming indictment. In an emotional visit, Tony sees his Uncle Jr., now consumed by dementia and stripped of his former identity as a feared mob boss, a sobering reminder of how all legacies eventually fade. Originally, creator David Chase envisioned a different ending, Tony driving back into New York for a meeting where he'd be killed, neatly bookending the series' recurring Drive into New Jersey openings. But inspiration struck when Chase spotted a small breakfast diner. That setting evolved into the now iconic final sequence. In the last scene, Tony sits in the diner waiting for his family. Journeys Don't Stop Believin' plays as Carmela, AJ, and eventually Meadow approach. The camera lingers on patrons, especially a man in a members-only jacket who slips into the restroom, echoing The Godfather's famous bathroom gun scene. Just as the bell rings for the next customer, Tony looks up, and the screen cuts to black. The abrupt ending spawned endless theories. Many believe Tony was killed in that instant, perhaps by the man in the jacket, possibly tied to Eugene Pontecorvo's family from earlier in the series. Others argue the cut to black symbolizes the audience's final glimpse into Tony's life, leaving his ultimate fate deliberately ambiguous. Thematically, the ending fits the bleak trajectory of the final season. Even without a bullet, Tony faced collapse, his crew decimated, legal trouble inevitable, and no capable successor to hold the family together. The show had always stripped away the romanticized image of the mob, revealing its members as trapped in cycles of violence, mistrust, and self-destruction. In the end, The Sopranos denied viewers closure, but in doing so, it cemented its place in TV history. Whether Tony died in that diner or lived to face ruin, the final cut to black ensured the conversation around him would never truly end.